Hi, I'm Mark Duclos and welcome along to our week in review here at thedogs.com.au and Greyhound Racing New South Wales. We've got a bumper edition in store for you this week, and we kick off with the GRNSW Country Challenge Series, which got underway at Casino last Thursday. KYRGIOS was the first to make her way into the final at Wenning on Saturday, June the 26th. The other heat winners have been Bones McCoy at the Gardens, Casual Glance at Gunnedah, On the Rocks at Nowra and Zulu Warlord at Bathurst. Tari and Wagga will stage their Country Challenge heats on Wednesday and Friday this week. But on Saturday night, Zipping KYRGIOS equalled the 516 metre track record when winning the DUBBO qualifier.
Away and racing, Miss Esme box beautifully from the top of the track. There's Zipping KYRGIOS chiselling up at that first corner. He's held the lead, Big KYRGIOS. He leads by 2.5 lengths to Blazing Lisa. Back in behind them was Billy Lobo. Miss Esme flopped to the inside and Stanley Keeping was last of all. Down the back they've gone 4:41 and 15:02 the first two sections. And Zipping KYRGIOS carving along, leads by 3.5 to Blazing Lisa, the pursuer. But he's dropped them on the corner. Off and gone Zipping KYRGIOS. Too good.
After New South Wales handed the Cane Toads a good old-fashioned thrashing in the first NRL State of Origin game, we're hoping the same will eventuate at Albion Park this Thursday night when the State of Origin Greyhound Series is staged. The final teams have been announced and the Blues will start short price favourites to win all three events, with Zipping KYRGIOS and Wow headlining the sprinters. Zipping Niseko comes off a brilliant win in the Dashing Corsair there last week and leads the charge in the stayers, while Jungle Juice will start at prohibitive odds to win the match race after he was successful in the Group 2 Flying Amy Classic at the Creek on Thursday night.
Favourite out of the red, Jungle Juice. Racing, Jungle Juice began fast off the inside. Here's Do It down the outside, but was beaten for speed. Orchestrate, Lewis Rumble. Three of them go into the first turn together with Jungle Juice holding the inside. Do It back to fourth, the inside, followed by Impact. Nando Dreamer and Hopeful Hope at the tail of the field. Jungle Juice, three in front, coming off the back over Do It. Third, the outside, Orchestrate, followed by Lewis Rumble and Impact. Coming around the bend, Jungle Juice in front. It's clear over Do It, and Jungle Juice came away to win the Flying Amy by 4.5.
Greyhound Racing New South Wales has announced that the world's richest greyhound race, the TAB $1 Million Chase, will have a change of date in 2021. Regional heats will commence at Temora on August the 8th, with qualifiers being run at 16 tracks around the state before we head to Wentworth Park on September the 11th for the City Preludes. Semi-finals will be conducted on September 17, with a $1 million to the winner final to be held on Saturday the 25th of September. One of the feature events during the past week was the Chief Havoc Cup at Gunnedah last Sunday evening. $15,000 was awaiting the eventual winner, and the race developed into a thriller.
Casey driving up the inside was It's a Rush, was able to bustle through and hold the lead from Fernando Alonso. They go 1-2 down the back. Up into third was Lucky Lance. Back in behind the Mauritian Pogba. Park nice and handy was Murphy. A break back to the outside was Makeda Bell. Then came in behind them Bree Casey. A break back to Franco Fernando at the tail end of the field on the side. Fernando Alonso leads the way coming to the outside. Lucky Lance in a ding-dong duel to the line. Wow!
History was made on Monday night when the first meeting was held at the brand new track at Grafton. More than $6 million has been invested into the venue to ensure it is a world-class facility, and the end result is a racetrack that promotes safe racing on a spacious one-turn circuit. And in what could only be described as a fairy tale beginning, it was President John Corrigan, who has served the club as a committee member for more than 40 years, who prepared the very first winner.
Fairly into stride. Best to begin was Cloud Sniffer, but beaten for pace by Dixie Zambora, which shot 3 lengths clear. Blazing Bonus into second. Around it was Phoenix Izmir with a charge. Behind those runners was Our Sassy Naira, followed by Blazing Bonus. Cloud Sniffer to the rear with Daisy Bonus. In front is Dixie Zambora. It'll hold on from the fast finishing Phoenix Izmir.
But unfortunately, the Grafton reopening was tinged with sadness, and it's with a heavy heart that I report that DARYL Albert GLEESON lost his battle with illness and passed away last Wednesday afternoon. As we've mentioned in the past few weeks, Albert was one of the most popular and lovable people that you could ever want to meet, and he will be sadly missed. In conjunction with the Grafton Greyhound Racing Club, we've been conducting a fundraiser for Albert and will continue to do so With the number of stud services still to be auctioned, we'll consult with the family as to how they would like the funds to be distributed. This week, we're auctioning off a straw to the Melbourne Cup winner, Whiskey Riot, which has been kindly donated by Anthony Azzopardi, who coincidentally was one of Albert's favourite trainers. Valued at $2,200, the first bid has been lodged at $700. Bidding will cease at 6 p.m. this coming Saturday. And don't forget, all further bids must be made in increments of a minimum of $50. To bid on the Whiskey Riot service, just head to the Grafton Greyhound Club Facebook page, or you can call the club on 02 6642 3713. The funeral service for DARYL Albert Gleeson will be held at the Grafton racetrack this Wednesday. And on behalf of everyone in the greyhound racing industry, we pass on our sincere condolences to the Gleeson family. Don't forget that GWIG registrations must be renewed by June the 30th for all New South Wales participants. If your registration is not renewed by that date, any greyhound you own or train will be ineligible to start for a race, and nor can you breed a litter. For further information about renewing your registration, just head to gwig.newsouthwales.gov.au. That's all we have in this week's edition, but for all the latest news, feels, form, video previews and of course free live racing, just head to the dogs.com.au website. And finally, our other feature event of the week was the Sportsbet Silver Collar at DUBBO, which was won by the Michael Eberin trained Ebby Infrared, who not only collected a $10,000 winner's cheque, but he also claimed the Sportsbet Run of the Week.
Racing, Serious Object, dwelled Ebby Infrared, began brilliantly. Light and Lily away in a hurry, but Ebby Infrared strolled to the lead. Richard Donald followed him across. There's three behind him into the back. They're followed up by Winlock on top, Light and Lily. Notified, Serious Object and Nicker Bale. Trunky Rose at the rear. Ebby Infrared, the pilot, led by 5. Richard Donald can do no better at the moment. Turning, Ebby Infrared clear. He'll go all the way in the silver collar.